Thanks for listening. This is Michelle Yozzo Drake for WLIU. Hey, it's Michelle. I just finished taping my radio show, and actually I'm getting ready to go out and work with a client, large pharmaceutical client that I've got. I got an interesting call from one of my clients. He was all irate and up in arms because he received a report from another site, another division that does the same thing that he does at another site. This division put out a report on an initiative that they were all working on. The report was pretty cut and dry and didn't really give a lot of information, but a pretty global overview. And his boss was holding this up as a great example of how to be able to communicate effectively out with the team about things that you're doing and to other departments about things that the group was doing. Now, my client was really annoyed because he felt like the quality of the report was really very poor. And so he called me up and said, we need to sit down and have a strategy session on what we're going to do about this and how we can improve on it to be able to give a really comprehensive and accurate view of what we're doing for the organization. Basically, he wanted a sales brochure, something that really explained in a very engaging fashion exactly what his department was doing. Now, how might this apply to the small business owner? Well, I found it very interesting that this client was keeping right on top of exactly what his competition was doing, what the other people in his marketplace, which for him is a large Fortune 100 company, but in his marketplace he wanted to know exactly what the other groups were doing so that he could make sure that his group got credit for what they were doing also. So he found the actual product that was being distributed by this competitor to be inferior. We sat down and we created then, in response to this, a document that was going to be more engaging, easier to read, be able to give credit to the different members of the team who had done different types of work. And so the actual strategy of putting together a brochure that wasn't just factual, that wasn't all about this is what we did, but was more benefits driven, more about what did the organization get out of this action that his department took. And so when I was thinking about this, I was thinking this would be a great example for you with your small business. It's important to know exactly what your competitors are doing. It's important to be able to take it and analyze it, subscribe to their newsletters, be able to get their coupons and their mailings. You want that information. That's junk mail that you want because you want to be able to create a response or create a product that you are then sending out into the marketplace, whether the product is a headline, a brochure, a promotion, or an actual physical product. You want to be able to make it so that when you put the two things side by side, yours really stands out. And yours reflects the caliber of what you're giving and touches the customer in a place where they're going to be emotional enough about the benefits that they will gain from working in you that they take some action.